Jaguar is about to halt its production of the all-electric I-Pace for the insanest of the reasons. And this has happened before, and really, if this is not fixed, the entire, and I don't mean just for Jaguar, I mean for all electric car brands and brands that make electric cars, including Tesla, because otherwise it's going to be really jeopardizing the electric car adoption or just the whole electric car revolution. Again, it is insane. We're going to talk about it. There is a cure, so I'll tell you what it is. But before that, by the way, I just came back from Southern California, where I got to drive an all-electric prototype of the Volvo semi-truck. That's right, me just got behind the wheel on the racetrack. Check this out. This is me driving the semi-truck. Now, I know I said behind the wheel of the Tesla semi-truck, but didn't get to drive it. This is me driving semi. So if you want to see that segment that's coming up in a few days, definitely don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you already have, then don't forget to hit the bell notification icon right next to it so you don't miss anything moving forward. But back to this problem, and I'm still like, all right. So, you know, Jaguar I-Pace, I know we haven't talked about it in a while, but the reason for that is they're just quietly selling them. They sell about 1,500 of them per month worldwide, which is not really that much, but it's a small brand. So in comparison to their entire sales, it's not bad. In Europe, 1,000 of these cars, 1,000 of 15 out of this 1,500 that they sell per month are sold in Europe. So, and there, 1 out of 6 of these of all Jaguar cars that are sold are these all-electric I-Pace cars. They're not bad at all. Actually, I considered buying one myself a while back. I just didn't like the small, kind of a sporty wheel. I like bigger wheels, but it's a beautiful car. And right now, you can get really good deals, especially with the tax credit still fully intact for Jaguar here in the United States. You can get some really good deals. They've also won a lot of awards. I'm really proud of them. You know, some as they should, for including the design. It is a good car. I know people say it's not very efficient, but who cares? Who cares how things work behind? You know, when people buy M3s or whatever sporty gas cars, they're not worried about efficiency, right? They're worried about the performance, the design, a lot of times the label. And this is a Jaguar, and I gotta tell you, inside it's very nice, and outside it's absolutely gorgeous. If you ask me, let me know in the comment section if you find the Jaguar I-Pace just as beautiful as I do. But enough about my taste in cars. Let's talk about what really happened. And you know, I reached out to Jaguar, and they kind of tight-lipped about it, and I totally understand. But the Times are reporting that Jaguar is literally running out of batteries. And I don't mean like, oh my God, where's the charging station? I won't make it in time to my mom's for dinner. We're talking about our supplier does not have enough batteries to ship us this week. So they are going to be shutting the production down of the I-Pace for at least a week, starting on the 17th. And at least through the 24th of February. Now, can you guess the supplier that's doing it to them? Gonna spare you, it's LG Chem. Now, granted, LG Chem is one of the best, if not the best, battery cell suppliers in the world, but so I don't really understand how this. Here's why I think it's insane. For LG Chem to say that, you know, we're going to make all these big deals with Tesla and other big manufacturers, but not deliver on our existing ones with Jaguar. And by the way, they don't have to deliver that many batteries to them anyway, right? This is not a big, massive production like the Model 3 in China that they just signed up with. I mean, it's literally like having a friend that you lend $100 to, and then you're not getting it back, and all of a sudden you see them partying in Vegas and doing VIP booth shots on Instagram, right? It's like, whoa, how you have money for that, but not to pay me $100 that you borrowed for groceries, right? That's kind of the same thing. LG Chem is that friend in Vegas that's partying it up with Tesla, while Jaguar is, you know, have to hold the production of what? 1 week they're gonna produce what, 400 or 500 cars? I really don't understand it. Just like I said before, this is not the first time it happened. So, and that's why I'm kind of surprised that Tesla made a deal with LG Chem. So let's let's walk through the value of shame of LG Chem in just 1 second. A quick reminder that this video and this channel is sponsored by Climate Exchange. The lottery, the Tesla lottery, is almost here. It's on Friday, so you better hurry up. There are only 4,000 tickets that are selling altogether, and if you do win, you pretty much can configure any Tesla you want up to $195,000 in value. But even if you don't win, you're still going to be contributing to a great cause that Climate Exchange is. So to enter this lottery last second, go to carbonraffle.org. All right, so let's talk about what has happened before. There are 3 auto manufacturers that kind of are already victim of LG Chem, making a deal with them and then coming back saying, oh well, we don't have anything for you guys this week. So one of them is Ionity. That was a while back, I think 3 or 4 years ago. The next one is Audi e-tron. Now that's pretty recent, where they won, kind of threaten them with the shortage, but also raise the prices on them, like in the middle of it, which I still don't really understand. Do they not have contracts and lawyers? I'd love to know that, but of course, none of them will tell me that, and even if they would, it would be off record. So unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to even tell you that, but I really don't know. And of course, Mercedes EQC also suffered the same problem. Now, just like I said, there is a cure here. It's not, you know, this has been implemented, or a lot of companies are really implementing it. Obviously, you know, Tesla has its own factory, Gigafactory, where they're producing the cells with Panasonic. No, there's been trouble in paradise there. Panasonic hasn't gotten paid as much because of the Model 3 very slow ramp up. So they took some losses, and therefore they didn't want to reinvest as much in this factory. And, you know, Tesla is kind of saying that one of the reasons that, you know, they're not going to be making too many of these semi trucks that's going in production this year is because, you know, they need batteries, and there's a relatively limited supply of them, and we're still talking about in Tesla terms, right? Now, Tesla has made a deal with LG Chem and very recently with CATL for the battery cells in China. So they're not using Panasonic in China, they're using LG Chem and now CATL. And this is the way to go. As you know, Tesla's been trying to actually secure some of the like back channels for the mining of the chemicals that you need for batteries. And very recently, they actually report this week that they've started sort of a pilot test production of their own battery cells at the Fremont factory. That's been reported by Electrek. You know, this is a result of their acquisition of the Maxwell technology. Now, also Volkswagen is not sitting on their hands either, and they have invested, or at least committed to up to $50 billion into their own battery factory. And they've also made deals with 3 different suppliers, including LG Chem, for the you know, nearest future production. So this is the way to go. You know, obviously these cars are nothing without the batteries, right? And you know, you gotta make enough of them, or have a supply to make enough, or guarantee enough for you. That, I don't know what all these deals are worth, because, you know, if LG Chem just can say, we don't have anything for you and we're going to increase the prices. The way to go is to take matters in your hands, you know, go all the way to the mine level in terms of securing the contracts and land and all of that stuff. I really, truly do believe that, even though, yes, battery companies like LG Chem and Samsung and so forth can probably do a better job in advancing the battery technology, but at the same time, you know, it's the same cell for everybody. So there is no competitive advantage. If you're making your own cells like Tesla is just about to, there's obviously competitive advantage because you have your own patented technology. So with this said, I hope Jaguar finds someone else to date, you know, and because this relationship is obviously not working out. LG Chem is literally cheating on Jaguar with Tesla. So but overall, I really hope that the companies are really starting to you know, invest in their own battery production. So let me know in the comment section if you guys agree or disagree, and if you want to follow me to the trips like I just took to SoCal to drive a semi truck, follow me on E4 Electric. I already have some of the footage and some of the videos there from my trip. E4 Electric is my handle there. And of course, if you're watching me on YouTube and somehow forgot to subscribe, boom, the subscribe button is in bright red, so you can't miss it. Hit that and the bell notification right next to it so you don't miss anything moving forward. All right. My blood pressure is going to be starting to go down as the time goes by, but this is upsetting, so let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Other than that, see you next time, and remember to stay charged.